With Thanksgiving soon here, many will be heading to see what has become a holiday tradition here in the North Country, the Nutcracker. With a cast of 70 and scenery and costumes that rival professional companies, the North Country Ballet Ensemble's production of the Nutcracker has become a must-see every year for many. Like so many little girls who dream of dancing with the Sugarplum Fairy, Lily Denton from Beekmantown was only 8 when she was cast for the first time in the Nutcracker.
This is my 7th time performing the Nutcracker.
For Lily and audiences in Plattsburgh and Lake Placid, performances of Tchaikovsky's holiday classic by the North Country Ballet Ensemble have become a tradition here in the North Country.
I find it's a nice tradition that gets you into the spirit of Christmas.
Fellow dancer Morgan Broderick from Lake Placid grew up watching the performances every year in Plattsburgh.
Well, I started seeing it when I was, I think, 3. It used to be only in Plattsburgh, so we'd drive down each year and watch the Nutcracker as a family. And I never expected I would be in it, but in 6th grade, my mom convinced me to dance in it for my first year. So I started doing the Nutcracker. I had 2 roles my first year, and then my 2nd year I came in and I was Claire, which was always a dream of mine.
Everyone can relate to the magic and the fantasy of the Nutcracker and, you know, the little girl and her dream.
1 and 2. Look at my head. 1 and 2, not 1 and 2. Yes?
Alice Schonbek is the artistic director, who, along with 4 choreographers and guest professional dancers from New York City, add new elements and props every year, along with giving young girls that chance to fulfill their dream.
I'd say that the 5, 6, some of the 7 and 8-year-olds have never done a production before. It is exciting. It's probably a little bit confusing for them, but by the 8th weekend that we work together before we take everything on stage, they know what they're doing.
Before that happens, though, many weekends and hours are spent in dance studios like here at the Lake Placid Center for the Arts, rehearsing.
For them, it's brand new. They've never done anything like this before.
With the help of coaching and mentoring and dancing side by side with professionals, every rehearsal and performance becomes a learning experience for these young dancers.
They not only can have the experience of dancing kind of alongside a professional, but they can also see what it looks like in the real world to be a professional dancer.
I love being able to create a memory for some little girl who's come to see the Nutcracker.
The North Country Ballet Ensemble presents the Nutcracker in Hartman Theater of SUNY Plattsburgh on November 24th through the 26th, and at the Lake Placid Center for the Arts on December 2nd and 3rd.